Nestled among the peaks of the Rocky Mountains, we're in the beautiful city of Denver, Colorado. It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. You look at Atlanta, third best record here in the early going.
And if you look at the Hawks right now, they haven't needed any time to find their footing this season. The guys gelled right away. The coaching staff has done a terrific job. It's been a dream start to the year for them.
Yeah, and you can tell they enjoy playing together. Excellent chemistry amongst this group, and they've been having fun as they've gotten off to this good start.
And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks very much. Nikola Jokic loves to pass. He said an assist makes two people happy instead of just one. So it's as simple as that. And that simplicity and creative joy is part of what makes the big man tick. Jokic said, "It helps me having fun out there. It's a different way to approach the game." And that makes him one of a kind in this league, Kevin.
Sure is. Thanks, DA. Well, fans can be impatient, Greg, especially for the fans of teams that are slow to start a season.
And, Kevin, the media as well.
Right,
I mean,
right.
I played in New York, and you know, in that town, you go big or you get talked about, no doubt about it. But with the way things have evolved now, and every team is a national team because every game's televised, it's starting to happen more in some of those smaller markets as well. It's just a harsh reality of pro sports.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Gallinari is out there with Collins. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's Trae Young. And it's done in a two-guard. And for Denver, the backcourt is Murray and Harris. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. And it's Porter in at the three slot. Now here's Murray. The pass to Millsap. And it's slammed in by Millsap.
You know, I really like seeing this from Murray. Looking to get his open teammates involved. Being a willing passer is impressive to his teammates.
Here's Young. He dishes it to Gallinari. That one goes in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Murray. He's coming off a 40-point game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis.
And what opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off him.
A nice shot by Gallinari.
Well, one thing you like there is the extra pass. Evidence that the game is starting to slow down for Dunn.
Murray against Young. Jokic passes to Porter. Back to Jokic. Clock at 6. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Here's Millsap. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
For the three. Good on the triple.
You know, this is something Dunn's trying to work on, firing off the catch, becoming more fluid and a little less robotic.
Outside Porter. Harris looking it over. Jokic against Capella. And it's Jokic missing. The Atlanta Hawks come into this one following a loss to the Trailblazers.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury. Never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
Capella kicks to Dunn. Leans from outside. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
I mean, look, no one guarding you. It's better to not pull up and try the lean.
And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young. And Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs. A self-described country boy from the town of Sombor, Serbia, Jokic grew up racing horses, no less.
Boy, those are some nice factoids, Greg. Well done. from stable boy and jockey, but as he grew, basketball made the most sense. And to this day, he still loves horses and actually still has a few back in Serbia.
Free throw, good. Jokic. Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is such a unique talent at that center position. Young player, already top 10 in career triple-doubles.
How about the most triple-doubles ever by a foreign player? You think of the great skilled European big man. Jokic, arguably the most skilled of them all. And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Over Young. Murray, no good. The Hawks leading by 5. For 3. Young, no good.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
And at 6'10", Porter is a threat to score inside, which is why the defense trying to rough him up a bit.
This is his first free throw of the game.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
And, guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
You know, as a youth player, Porter's talent was undeniable. Unquestionable, really, but he suffered through some injuries. He didn't get a lot of time on the court in college, and he entered the 2018 draft with a lot to prove.
And Porter drops them both. And here's Young. Last game out, 36 points for him. Pass to Collins. Gallinari against Porter. Back to Collins. Millsap with the steal. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Tipped away. Young with the steal. Pushing it up. Here's Gallinari. The Hawks again can't hit. The Nuggets trail by 3. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Trae Young.
And the athleticism and size of Porter creates problems for the defense. Hard to guard without getting physical.
The Nuggets have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And, guys, they've taken a huge step forward at the free throw line this season, especially when you compare it to last season. They're a completely different team in that area.
And the first one at the line is good. Rajon Rondo's checked in for Young. And Porter drops them both. Now here's Rondo. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. The dish to Gallinari. Over Porter. Porter with a block.
And, you know, as he learns the game at this level, he's going to block more shots. Porter has the length and the ability to move his feet. And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
So here's Gallinari. Michael Porter making his last shot.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
And Murray, here we go.
No answer for Murray from the defense so far. Absolutely ferocious at taking it inside.
Here's Rondo. Passes it to Capella. Porter against Gallinari. Collins wide open. He fires. But they'll get another chance. Rondo looking around. Dunn right side. 6 to shoot. Will it go? And it's good on the way-in. Dunn's got his second basket of the night.
And Dunn is spectacular on the drive, seeking contact and getting it. Even more impressive that he makes these shots, too.
Murray against Rondo. Harris passes to Murray. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. And he gets the bucket. Dunn's got 7. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Denver. They trail by 1. Jokic passes to Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Murray's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Dunn misses. For Denver, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. And Capella sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Big group substitution here for Denver. Green, he's checked in for Millsap. Hampton comes in for Porter. Will Barton, he's checked in for Harris. And Morris subbed in for Jamal Murray. And a change for the Hawks. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Gallinari. Here's Jokic. He's coming off a 28-point game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis.
And he also controlled the backboard as well. I mean, he really did a terrific job.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Here's Morris. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Leaving folks open around Barton is a no-no. He'll torch you whenever you do that.
Here's Dunn. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Trailblazers in Portland.
And there really was a physical aspect of his performance that was off the charts. He was taking it right at him, and he just kept getting those calls and getting to the line.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
The Atlanta Hawks come into this one following a loss to the Trailblazers in Portland. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Well, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. And obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important. And then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well to, when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. Here's Dozier, and all around the rim that time before dropping in. And the Nuggets lead by 7.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
So it's the Hawks now. After the Nuggets pick up 2. Bogdanovic, another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Barton passes to Hampton. No good on that one. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shot.
Yeah, and, you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
Now here's Rondo, still looking for his first bucket in this one, and the shot goes in.
You know, Rondo's highest priority is to get his teammates open shots every trip. I mean, that's what makes him go and endears him to his teammates.
Here's Barton. His last outing, 16 points for him. Here's Bogdanovich. Can't cash in from close range.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
The pass to Green. Here's Dozier over Hunter. Dozier can't get it to go. The Hawks trail by 5. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, huh, with that emphatic slam.
And, guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit, I can tell you that. Watch out. He can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Rondo with it. Kicks to Hunter. Here's Fernando. Pass to Bogdanovich. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Nuggets.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And the dunk by Hampton.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Rondo after the Nuggets pick up 2. He kicks to Hunter. To the paint, outside Rondo. Five to shoot. Out left to the wing. With the shot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. A moment now to check out some numbers for Jokic.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Barton the bounce pass to the inside. Here's Dozier. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
The Nuggets have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Yeah, drawing fouls and making them pay at the line.
Boy, I love that attack mentality. Get in there and force the officials to make a call.
He's off on the second.
And they've been the more physical team offensively, seeking contact, looking to score in the lane, and getting to the line.
A big disparity in the free throws, and that's been a big boost to their offense.
And here are the Nuggets now, following the bucket by the Hawks. Barton kicks to Dozier. Bogdanovich against Barton. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Barton doesn't back up now. He really takes on challenges. Even when you rough up Barton, he's going to fight through contact and make it hard for you.
59 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Fernando. Dishes to Bogdanovich. And stolen by Barton. Passes to Morris. Now Hampton. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Just 4 to shoot. Shots good by Green.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Hawks trail by 10. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. It's stolen by Hampton. Here's Dozier, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Outside, Bogdanovich. And so it's the Denver Nuggets enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. We recently checked in with Jamal Murray, who discussed the team's approach to each game.
The mentality of how we play, how we move the ball, how unselfish we are, next pass mentality, next minute mentality, and just keep each other alive. We got to, like I said, bring that energy, bring that enthusiasm that we always have.
Greg, sounds like something a coach would say.
It's probably something his coach has said time and time again, but Murray's really matured into a reliable, sometimes spectacular performer for this team.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing performance from the Nuggets so far.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Denver, we've got Will Barton. He's out there with Monte Morris. Green is out there with Hampton. And it's Dozier in at the four-man position. Here's Barton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Yeah, I've got mad respect for the way Barton carries himself. I mean, he's a terrific teammate. He does everything he can to impact winning.
The Hawks making a switch here. Gallinari's checked in. Both free throws good from Barton. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Now Young. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Okongwu kicks to Young. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. Tries again. And it's good on the layup.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. And a foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, I tell you what, we've all heard the stories of Jamal Murray's training routine growing up in Canada, like something out of a movie. Push-ups in the snow, dribbling on ice, deep knee bends with a cup of hot tea on his thigh. A little bit unconventional, but hey, it certainly got him to where he is now, so I would say it worked.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Hampton, and Harris subbed in for Barton.
And Clark, it was Jamal Murray's father who's the mastermind behind those unconventional training methods. His son, though, never begged off, never wavered in his commitment.
Tell you what, Greg, it clearly would lead you to believe that both of them were crazy, and yet they had a shared obsession and a commitment, and it's paid off.
Now, here is Young, following the miss by Gary Harris.
An adept mid-range shooter as well. All Young needs is a little breathing room, and he set the fire.
Millsap up top. Back to Murray. Lays it up and banks it in. Murray's got 4 this quarter.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. And that game will be game 3 of 5 away from home. Dunn looking over the floor. Gallinari wide open. Off target from 3-point range. The Nuggets leading by 9. Murray with it. Okongwu covering. And the rejection by Collins. On the wing, Porter. Gallinari covering. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Jokic missing. It was the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves. Dunn against Millsap. Dunn misses. For Denver, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. That one wide left. The Hawks trail by 9. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Jokic. Now, Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, G.A., what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position.
And he makes the first.
Boy, I tell you what, Dunn does a little bit of everything out there. A stat sheet stuffer for sure. He scores it, he passes it well, and he also gets to the glass from his position.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. So he gets them both. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And here is Murray. He's got 8. Outside Porter, all alone. Good as the jump shot falls. Porter's got 8 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now, here's Collins. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Trailblazers in Portland.
Yeah, but you can't talk about his performance without mentioning what he did defensively in terms of shot blocking. He was a force of nature.
Here's Murray after the made shot from John Collins. Murray finds Jokic. Outside for Millsap. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide.
Oh, what a dunk!
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Shoots over Capella, and the shot is long. The Hawks trail by 5. In the corner, Collins with it. There's the dish to Capella. Young outside. From deep 3-point range, Paul Millsap with the rebound. Denver's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. The pass to Jokic. Now here's Murray. 8 points for him. Jokic inside. Dunn covering. They get it back. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Second chance shot. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
There's Gallinari with the 3. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Yep, that one goes in there. Millsap's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
You've got to be more physical than that against Millsap. He's good at fighting his way through contact on the way up.
So it's the Hawks now. Collins in the post. Millsap's there. To the left side wing. And the dunk by Capella.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to the Timberwolves in Minnesota.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. Looked like they were just going through the motions.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
Young outside. Gallinari on the wing, guarded by Porter. 4 on the clock. And Gallinari kicks to Collins. Young from outside. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Harris. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And after establishing himself as a key player in Denver, Gary Harris has played, trailing off the last couple seasons. Greg, what's your read there?
I really feel like, Kevin, injuries have played a part, an extended cold streak, but the Nuggets didn't lose faith. He helped build their success over the years, and they consider him a key piece moving forward as well.
First free throw is good.
I like the competitive juice of Gary Harris. He wants to win every game, and he plays for his team at a high level.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Green's checked in. Rajon Rondo is checked in for Atlanta. And Harris drops them both.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
And the Nuggets with some changes. Dozier's checked in, and Morris subbed in for Harris. And the Hawks making a change here as well. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Gallinari. Here's Young. He's as potent an offensive player as you're going to find in this league. He averages almost 30 points a game. Pass to Hunter. Inside, Collins. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Collins has got 6 in the quarter.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Morris passes to Dozier. Back to Morris. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Here's Jokic. In it goes. That's his 3rd bucket. He's missed 5 so far.
This is a big guy, a mountain of a man. I mean, Jokic is a sturdy, thick 250 pounds. He's going to take a bigger bump to disrupt his shot than that one.
The Hawks trail by 9. It's Young on the wing, covered by Morris. And Trae Young gets the 3. Young's got 5.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Morris with the ball. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And the rejection by Collins. Oh, and here comes Young all alone. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Rondo's got 3 assists now in this one. And Morris has got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Hampton's checked in for Murray. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Atlanta. Atlanta on D. 4-point game. Dozier passes to Green. Here's Jokic. Shoots over Capella. Green breaking loose. And it's Jokic missing.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Morris outside. Hampton banked in off the glass. Hampton's got his third basket of the night.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Here's Rondo. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Outside Collins. Poked loose. It's stolen by Morris. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. He has 7. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Nuggets?
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, how about the fact defensively they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Hampton, and he can't bank that one in. The Hawks trail by 8. Hunter kicks to Rondo. Pass to Bogdanovich. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Bogdanovich has got 7 now in this quarter.
You know, he started slow, but now in the second quarter, he's finding his groove.
Pass to Jokic. .158 left to play here in the second quarter. Happy to see that one go in. He's shooting 4 for 10 with that basket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And a quick look at how Atlanta's schedule shaping up. On Monday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Wednesday, they'll be playing against Lou Williams and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And that game against Milwaukee, this is what the fans have been wanting to see. 2 of the best teams in the league duking it out, and you know whoever gets the win is going to be viewed as the team to beat.
Martin's checked in for Denver. Then for the Hawks, Bruno Fernando comes in for Collins. And Okongwu's subbed in for DeAndre Hunter. And so he hits both.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
The Hawks trail by 6. Rondo passes to Fernando. Ripped away. Here's Dozier. He doesn't hit that one. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. 1:02 left to play here in the half. The pass to Fernando. Jokic against Bogdanovich. 5 on the clock. Offensive rebound. Here's Okongwu. From down in the low post, it goes.
Right there on display for you was Clint Capella's continuing growth offensively. Eyes up, ready to make the next pass before he got the ball.
Pass to Dozier. To the paint. Here's Jokic, and it's denied. And he's able to get it back. And he gets it to go. The Hawks trail by 6. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Now here's Okongwu. He's guarded close. Trains the three-pointer. Bogdanovich has got 12 points now in the quarter.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Morris against Rondo. Pass to Jokic. The three from Morris. That one's not going to go. The Hawks have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both.
Clint Capella is a guy who's a defensive anchor and takes quality shots, and because of that, he plays his role to perfection.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Nuggets lead by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Tremendous first half. Glad to have you back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. After 2 quarters, it's Denver out in front. They have a narrow 3-point lead. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
Well, they should have a lot of room on the perimeter in the second half because they've already have a lot of points in the paint. And the D will have no choice but to collapse and try to put it in on that end. So, if you want to use the three-point shot more, they'll have the space to do it.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Hawks.
What impressed me the most was the effort they put into the offensive glass. Second chance points really added up for them. Fighting through box outs, battling for position, they own the offensive boards.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Bogdan Bogdanovic really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Checking out the group for Lloyd Pierce to start the second half. They've got Clint Capella. Gallinari is out there with Collins. Then there's Dunn, and it's Young in at the point guard position. It doesn't go for him. The Nuggets leading by 3. Here's Murray. That's good, and it's Millsap with the assists. Murray's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Nuggets. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Passes it to Capella. Gallinari against Porter. And here's Collins from outside. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Murray against Young. Millsap left side. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Young looking it over. Kicks it to Gallinari. Over Porter. To the left wing. Collins, that's a 2-pointer. Offensive rebound. Young from outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
Here's Dunn, and it's sent back by Millsap.
Can't ignore Millsap's defensive instincts. Excellent timing, rising up to block shots.
This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
The Hawks trail it. Dunn passes to Collins. He kicks it to Young. Gallinari against Millsap. Feeds to Collins. Shot clock at 5, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Collins has got 14.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Murray, the pass to Harris. Now here's Porter. Down low, Millsap. Another shot, and there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Atlanta gets called for the foul.
Jokic has great size and mobility. He's very good at forcing the defense's hand and drawing the foul.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And I like the fact, guys, that those numbers have gone up since last season. I mean, he said free throw shooting was an area he was looking to improve, and he has. Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Young outside. Back to Collins. Lets the 3 fly. Capella kicks to Dunn. From outside, off the mark.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Chris Dunn picks one up.
Harris doing a nice job selling his shot fake and getting the call.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. That's good from Harris. And Harris drops them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Denver leading by 3. That's tipped. Capella with it, out guarded by Murray. Here's Dunn. Murray with the defensive effort.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Boy, it's a joy to see Jokic get the hot hand. A very efficient, multi-talented scorer, knows how to dial it up a notch when he needs to.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Dunn passes to Gallinari. Atlanta again missing.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Boy, the long arms of Capella on display there. When his energy matches his wingspan, he causes a lot of problems on defense.
And here's Harris from the arc. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Lobbed up there for Collins. No good there.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Porter finds Millsap. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Unable to get that one. Dunn with some nice D. And the foul called on Paul Millsap. That's his first foul. Denver making a switch here. Barton is checked in. And a change for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in. Trying to end the drought. And it's Gallinari missing.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And Jokic throws it down.
Boy, nice work by Harris that time. He's trying to find the best shot for his team, not necessarily for himself there.
The Hawks trail by 7. Young outside. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
And you got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Murray, the pass to Millsap. Back to Murray. Nice move. That's good. And it's Millsap with the assist. Murray's got 14 points for the game.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Young. The teardrop falls in. 14 points for him.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And there's the pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. A different look for Denver. Dozier's checked in. And Hampton subbed in for Harris. Then for the Hawks, Bruno Fernando's checked in for Collins. Bogdanovich comes in for Gallinari. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Chris Dunn. And here's Morris for three. Sinks the triple. And the Nuggets lead by 8.
You know, if you get open, you can bet that Jokic is going to find you. His floor awareness is off the charts.
Pass to Fernando. Young against Morris. Let's go. And Young with the basket on the assist by Rondo. Young's got 9 points in the quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Jokic against Young. Shot clock at 6. From 13, Atlanta with the rebound. Okongwu's now got 4 rebounds in this game. Barton against Rondo.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
The Hawks trail by 8. Rondo passes to Okongwu. Dishes to Young. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Jokic. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Denver?
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
And I also love the way they move the basketball. Their passing has been outstanding here in the second half.
Oh, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich. Both good from the line that time. Here's Morris. He has 7. Pass to Jokic. To the wing on the left. 6 to shoot. And Jokic throws it down.
At his size, Jokic a threat to throw it down, showing you how dominant he can be inside.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Lets it go with the 3. 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Morris dishes to Barton. Passes it to Jokic. They get a hand on it. Here's Dozier, and he banks in the layup. Dozier's got 11 points.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Bogdanovich wide open. Denver grabs the miss.
and they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Young passes to Okongwu, and it's sent back by Jokic.
Outstanding timing from Jokic there. Then the superb reach to wipe away the shot.
Here's Dozier, 11 points in the game. Jokic trying to free himself up. Morris with the bucket. And now a 9-point Nugget lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Atlanta's shooting around 41% on the night. Okongwu kicks to Young. To the middle. Low block shot on the way. And there's Okongwu. That's good on the assist by Young.
How about the vision from the crafty little guard? Young excels at realizing when his guys have clean looks.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Porter's checked in for the Nuggets. Denver with the ball. They lead by 7. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's Rondo, and it's sent back by Jokic, and he gets it back. Now the pass to Fernando. And here's Young from the arc. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
Here's Jokic. Left side, Porter. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Young passes to Okongwu. Nice D from Porter. The Nuggets leading by 6. The drive by Jokic. 3-pointer. And it's Michael Porter with the 3. Porter's got 11.
You know, I think this is a shot Porter Jr. has to continue to knock down, because after all, he's out there to stretch the floor, so he's got to cash in from there.
Atlanta's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. And here's Young from the arc. It's hauled in by Jokic. Denver's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Hampton misses. The Hawks trail by 9. Young outside. Pass to Fernando. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Porter's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Barton, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Boy, an explosive player on the drive. When Barton puts it on the deck, the defense knows they're in trouble. On their heels.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
He's been a completely different guy at the line this season. I mean, last year, you weren't sure what you were going to get when he got to the stripe. There's no way we could have expected such a huge increase in those free throw percentage numbers.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Barton. 17 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Here's Young. Count the basket. Young's got 24.
Just his night, guys. We saw Young do this in college. Once he gets into a rhythm, he will just put it on you.
Pass to Jokic over Okongwu, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. And the Nuggets lead by 11. Jokic firing on all cylinders for the Denver Nuggets. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we'll be right back after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Will Barton is out there with Monte Morris. And it's Porter at small forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver. To the inside. Here's Millsap. And it's blocked. And the foul called on Paul Millsap. That's foul number 2 for him. Jamal Murray, he's checked in for Morris. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Young for 3. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. To the paint. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
You know, it's evident that Jokic is comfortable operating close to the rim. He's outstanding with his shot selection.
And Young kicks to Gallinari. The three-pointer off the mark.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
And Barton throws it down.
And this is where Barton does his eating. Deep inside, leaping with ease to punch it home.
Fourth quarter still Young, just over a minute play. Young against Barton. Shots good from Young.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Now Murray. Outside, Porter lets it go from deep. The shot that time not on target. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Here's Bogdanovich. Misses off the left iron. The Nuggets leading by 13. Murray, the pass to Millsap. And the foul called on Paul Millsap. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. The Nuggets making a switch here. Harris is checked in. Collins checked in for the Hawks. Dunn comes in for Bogdanovich. 2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. Passes to Capella. Hawks passing it around. Gallinari attacking. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And you see the muscle Gallinari's added to his frame. Now able to draw contact and still finish the play.
Here's Murray. Here's the pass to Jokic. He dishes it to Porter. Back to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. 6 on the shot clock, and that one's good. Millsap.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Outside Collins. Lobbed up there for Collins. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Millsap passes to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Young lays it up off the glass. Young's got 28.
He's come out here in the second half and done a nice job moving, getting good looks, and finding his range.
Back to Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Young against Murray. Young dishes to Gallinari. Inside, Collins. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Collins has got 4 points in the quarter. Young against Murray. Pass to Jokic. Down low. Here's Millsap. Collins with some nice D.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide open look.
Murray against Young. And here is Murray. Jokic kicks to Porter. Back to Jokic. He feeds it to Millsap. Off on the layup.
And hustle like that is why he leads this team in rebounds tonight.
And I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
Done with it. Picked up by Harris. And here's Collins from outside. That's down the hatch. Notch one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Porter. Jokic trying to free himself up. And there's Porter on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got his 8th assist in the game. Now, here is Young. Pass to Collins. Here's Gallinari. Millsap grabs the miss. And it's Millsap with the ball for Denver. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Murray, good. And it's a 9-point Nugget lead.
You know, when Murray finishes like this, guys, it shows you how aggressive his mindset is in attacking the defense.
Young with the ball. The dish to Gallinari. Outside Collins. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, because you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
And so Collins nails both of them. The Nuggets leading by 7. Murray surveying the D. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Atlanta with the ball. Passes it to Young. At the top of the key, Capella. Back to Young. Makes it off the glass. Young's got 30 points.
And having to respect Young's deep range defensively, hard to close off the lane.
Young against Murray. To the inside. Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 5 assists tonight.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
The Hawks trail by 7. Here's Young. Kicks it to Gallinari. Outside Collins. Dunn, wide open, he fires. No good on the triple.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Murray finds Porter. Here's Millsap. Dunn covering. And a wide open look for Porter. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For Atlanta, they've gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. And here's Young from the arc. They get the rebound. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Boy, I love seeing Capella be more aggressive inside. When he does this, he's capable of drawing contact.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Capella. Denver leading by 5. Murray outside. There's the feed to Millsap. Back to Murray. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside. And if you're drawing up your starting 5 for team irrational confidence, Jamal Murray makes a strong case. This guy is fearless.
Free throw good, Murray. And Murray, we know, can be streaky, Greg. Still mid 30% for his career from three-point range.
Of course, the degree of difficulty pretty high on a lot of his shots. Off the bounce with the hand in his face. And he's more than a shooter, a versatile scorer who can get it done in a variety of ways.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Nikola Jokic.
And, guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let-up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. I got a chance to listen in on what Lloyd Pierce was saying to the team. He said, look, you guys are playing physical, and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
And the pass to Collins. Floats one. Offensive rebound. Done outside. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. The Nuggets leading by 10. Harris with it. Now guarded by Dunn. And it's good. 2 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Atlanta's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Murray against Young. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Young passes to Gallinari. Looking to end his cold spell, and he sinks the layup. Gallinari's got 5 points now this quarter.
And with good height for a wing player, Gallinari gives defenders problems down low.
Denver calls timeout. Greg, it's pretty typical for players of the past to talk about current players and say, they may have struggled had they played when I played. What do you think of that line of thinking?
You know, I just don't agree with that. And I think we all do that. We all feel like our era was the best. I had the same thoughts being passed my way when I first came into the league.
I'm sure.
The reality is These guys work just as hard as guys work back in our era. They just have more understanding of what their value is. And in a lot of ways, they've got more courage to speak out because, you know, let's face it, they're more of a bullseye on their back in today's era with social media than we've ever seen before.
That is true. Jokic with the steal. And here's the fast break. Millsap leading the way. Stolen by Collins. It's Young on the wing. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Harris outside. Murray against Collins. Murray kicks to Jokic. There's Porter with the three. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Trailing by 17. Young, good.
And nice little floater right there. Give Young credit. He's developed the shots he needs to overcome his size limitations.
A minute 50 left in the game. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Jokic has got 6 points in the quarter.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
On its way from Young for two. No good off the back of the rim. The Nuggets on offense. They're on an 18-6 run. On the wing, Porter. Jokic kicks to Porter. Lets a floater go. Some solid defense from Gallinari.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Nuggets.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Jokic.
What more can you really ask of a guy? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place.
On the wing, Porter. Pass to Hampton. Denver passing it around. Goes back up. Inside, and stolen by Okongwu. And Rondo with the basket on the assist by Okongwu.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Now, Jokic. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Nikola, coach has talked about the growth of your leadership. What's gotten you to be more vocal?
I just want to help my teammates. I think if they say something, they're going to listen to me. I just want to make them better, so I'm just going to do that.
Well, it sounds like they're listening, man. Appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. See you later.